All right, here we're going to come up with estimates looking at data in a bar chart. So always read the title. This is Violent Crime in Selected Cities. And read your axes titles. Violent crimes per 100,000 citizens. So this would be none. This would be 500 per 100,000 citizens. And so on. And here are my different cities: Cleveland, Dallas, Detroit, Las Vegas, and Miami. So question 7 asks us to estimate the number of violent crimes per 100,000 citizens in Detroit. So we look at Detroit, and as we look at this bar chart, it comes up to, but not quite, 2,000. So the number would be a bit below or less than 2,000 based on this bar chart. Now, do you think your estimate is too high or too low? Or why? Well, that's an opinion. I don't really know much about Detroit. I don't have a feel for whether I think that is a too high of an estimate or too low of an estimate. I guess I would say if they actually use scientific means, I would say this is probably a pretty good estimate. I don't think it's too high or too low. But again, that's an opinion, number 8. Number 9, write an inequality. Inequalities are greater than or equal to, less than or equal to. Write an inequality that uses your estimate, which is less than 20,000, and assign a variable to the quantity you're illustrating. So there are several different possible answers, but I would say C would stand for crime, number of crimes per 100,000. Crime in Detroit is going to be less than 2,000. Per 100,000 people. That's how I would represent. A bit below 2,000 would be less than 2,000. And the last question here was describe the number of violent crimes per 100,000 citizens in Miami. Use the words at least or at most. So when we look at Miami, it goes above the 1,000. So it's a little more than 1,000. In English, we would say a little above 1,000 crimes per 100,000. So how would we write that as a little above 1,000. So how would we write that as an inequality? The crimes are at least 1,000 per 100,000 people in Miami. There were at least 1,000 violent crimes per 100,000 citizens in Miami.